JBN, we keep you informed. Coming up in the news today, 18 detained in Bull Bay as police and soldiers heighten presence. Former Minister Dwight Nelson laid to rest. Jitters in some quarters as St. James SOE ended yesterday. And a lone woman tops class of 196 police constables. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. 18 detained in Bull Bay as police and soldiers heighten presence. 18 people have been detained in Bull Bay, St. Thomas, as members of the security forces heighten their presence in the area. Civil Military Corporation Officer of the Jamaica Defense Force, Major Basil Jarrett, said 4 of those detained are suspected gang members. Police and military personnel began a major security operation yesterday at 12 o'clock. Several residents have welcomed the security presence, but say it should have happened earlier. To tell you the truth, this should have had a long time. The police them take too long to do this, said a man among a group of residents at a bar in 10 miles. The residents allege that more than 20 persons were killed in the area last year, as they shared horrific tales of murder, arson, and abductions in the community. They say since the start of the year, 5 people have been killed. People house burned down, man dead left, right, and center, and those things never make it on the news yet. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't drop Zoso down here, said one resident of 9 miles last week. In the meantime, the police say although they have been having 24-hour presence in the area, they will now be increasing their operations to ensure that residents are safe. Former Minister Dwight Nelson laid to rest. Late government minister, senator, and trade unionist Dwight Augustus Nelson was remembered for being the quintessential family man, a friend, and a hard worker, with an ability to pull others into his orbit of influence. At an official funeral held yesterday at a packed Cathedral of the Most Holy Trinity in Kingston, former Prime Minister Bruce Golding, in whose administration Nelson served as National Security Minister, delivered the remembrance on behalf of the family and noted that the former minister, who he knew from their time as students at St. George's College, spoke about his formative years. Nelson's greatest achievement, according to Golding, is his pivotal role in the historic Memorandum of Understanding between the government and the public sector unions in 2004. It came about in the face of adversarial relationship that traditionally exists between the government and the public sector workers on the issue of wages, recalled Golding. Nelson, who passed away on December 24, 2018, was revered for his strong personal convictions and his role in the trade union movement. He was the first vice president of the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, in delivering the first lesson, drawn from Daniel 12 verses 1 to 3, while the second lesson was taken from Revelation 21 verses 1 to 7, which was read by opposition leader Dr. Peter Phillips. Nelson, 72, was interred at the Dovecote Memorial Park in St. Catherine. Jitters in some quarters as St. James SOE ended yesterday. There is cautious optimism among stakeholders in St. James that the crime situation will not return to where it was prior to the implementation of the State of Public Emergency SOE in the parish on Thursday, January 18 last year. In 2017, some 341 murders were recorded in St. James, but following the SOE, there was a sharp decline in the bloodletting. At the end of last year, 102 violent deaths were recorded in the parish. It is strongly believed that the SOE has contributed to that dramatic reduction of murders in the northwestern parish. President of the Jamaica Hotel and Tourism Association, Omar Robinson, is hoping that the runaway crime rate in the parish has turned the corner. Yes, we are concerned that the gains made will be erased. However, the police have assured us that they will have adequate resources to tackle crime so that we don't go back to the days of 2017 and beyond. Robinson, who is also the general manager of Rondale Hotel and Villas, said yesterday, "People felt a sense of being comfortable and they were able to go out. I had employees who live in inner city communities who were very comfortable and they liked the presence of the security forces. So we hope that they won't go, especially the army, that they won't go back into their barracks. We can only just hope the gains made are not erased. Similar sentiments were echoed by President of the Montego Bay Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Winston Lawson. We are hopeful crime won't return, but also concerned as we are not adequately convinced it was time for the transition out of a tool which brought significant reduction in crime, particularly murder. We have nonetheless heard the assurances and reassurances that all efforts will be made to keep us safe, notwithstanding the premature removal, so we are hopeful, the MBCCI president said yesterday. We certainly do not want to see the return of the bloodshed and mayhem featured in this space pre-SOE. Recently, Mayor of Montego Bay, Omar Davies, reiterated claims by National Security Minister Dr. Race Chang that there will be massive security presence in the parish of St. James when the SOE comes to an end. Addressing a National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA, Western Parks and Market, WPM, Waste Management Limited, official opening of the Cambridge Garbage Holding Area in St. James on Friday, Mayor Davis stated that there are a number of persons who have expressed fear surrounding the end of the security measure in the parish. However, the mayor used the opportunity to assure citizens that security checkpoints and a heavy presence of the police will be on the ground across the parish. I was reassured coming out of a meeting last Thursday, that if you think you have seen police action, you wait until after January 31 and you'll see police action. That means the police will be everywhere, and I must tell you, the checkpoints will continue to be enforced, Mayor Davis said. The mayor further stated that while he was assured in the meeting that the SOE name will be removed, all components that constitute the enhanced security measure will remain. They have assured me that the name state of emergency won't be there, but all the things that constitute the state of the emergency will be there, because the citizens of this parish need protection now more than any other time, declared Mayor Davis. Mayor Davis pointed out that a barracks is currently being constructed near the Sangster International Airport for the housing of some 700 Jamaica Defense Force (JBF) soldiers to respond to any eventualities in the West. They have the capabilities to come by here, to come by sea, and to come on land. So whichever way you want to take it, they have the capabilities. He added that a new police barracks is to be constructed in Montego Bay Hills, St. James, in the near future, which will accommodate some 250 police personnel. Lone woman tops class of 196 police constables. Donique Anderson is finally a police officer. The Trelawney native, who was the only woman among the 196 recruits, is the epitome of triumph over struggle. Anderson's journey with the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JDF, began in 2017, but she dropped out due to illness. Anderson fulfilled her dream 2 days ago when she completed her training course and left the Police College of Jamaica in Twickenham Park, St. Catherine with the highest mark. The constable, who had previously almost completed her training and was looking forward to graduating, was hospitalized for 6 weeks and was unable to rejoin Batch 117. The 22-year-old quickly turned around her disappointment when she became a member of Batch 119 on July 7, 2018. My sickness really pushes me forward because some of the time I am in training and I feel a little pain. I tell myself that I'm not going back to where I'm coming from. It actually pushes me to work very hard to complete the training course, Constable Anderson said, following the passing out parade and awards ceremony on Tuesday. I did my best to ensure that whatever instructions were given to me, not because I'm a female, I was expected to carry out less than what was expected of the males. They are not training individuals as it relates to gender, so they don't separate males and females. Everybody come together as one, so I had to do what was needed to be done in order to get through with the training, she explained. The Holland High School alumna, who signed up for the JCF after she graduated from sixth form, said she was inspired by her mother to become a member of the organization. I chose the JCF because I want to serve my community. I want persons to look up to me. I wanted to be seen not only as an individual in the community, but to be a role model for children in my community, she said, adding that she had also signed up for the Jamaica Defence Force. Jim Donald, Anderson's mother, who was overcome with joy, held on to her last child as tears streamed down their faces. When she started and she took sick, she was so disappointed, but me encouraged her. I said, "Don't worry. I'm so grateful for her to see the final day of it has come. I just want to encourage her and to pray because I know it is not easy going out there on the road. I'm just asking the Lord to keep her, guide her, and to protect her in whatever situation she may face," Donald said. "I know it. The JCF is serious, but I could not encourage her not to because she can be one of the good police officers who can motivate the others also. I just want her to do her best. I don't have it for them, but I gave my best to them, and so I just want to give God thanks," the mother of five added. Training officer Inspector Barbara Robinson said that Constable Anderson epitomized the strength of a woman. "She shows it in every fiber of her being that she is here to survive," Inspector Robinson said. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.